Welcome back to our General Hospital Spoilers channel. Today we will dive deep into the dramatic developments unfolding in Port Charles, exploring the complex web of relationships, secrets, and confrontations that will shape the upcoming week's storylines. Nina Reeves will find herself in a precarious position when her daughter Willow Corinthos catches her red-handed snooping through Drew Quartermain's safe. Despite Nina's attempts to explain her actions, Willow remains steadfast in her distrust, declaring, "Whatever you say, I'm not going to believe it." This mother-daughter confrontation highlights the growing tension between them as Nina desperately tries to prevent what she considers a catastrophic mistake, Willow's planned move into Drew's residence. Nina has already issued a stark warning that such a decision could cost Willow custody of her children, but the question remains, will Nina finally reveal the dark history she shares with Drew? The clock is ticking for Nina, who finds herself increasingly cornered as her daughter moves closer to a decision that could permanently alter their relationship. The emotional stakes couldn't be higher, with Nina's protective maternal instincts clashing with Willow's desire for independence and new beginnings. This confrontation represents a critical turning point that could either heal their fragile bond or shatter it beyond repair. Tracy Quartermain will intensify the drama by putting Brooklyn Quartermain in the hot seat. The Quartermain matriarch has never been one to mince words, and her interrogation of Brooklyn promises to be particularly intense. With family secrets threatening to surface and loyalties being tested, Brooklyn finds herself navigating treacherous waters within her own family. Tracy's questioning could potentially expose vulnerabilities that Brooklyn has worked diligently to conceal, especially regarding her child's paternity. The Quartermain family dynamics have always been complicated by power struggles, inheritance concerns, and personal vendettas. Tracy's involvement suggests that major family revelations may be on the horizon, potentially reshaping alliances within Port Charles's most influential family. Brooklyn's responses under pressure will reveal much about her character development and priorities. Elizabeth Weber is in for an unexpected emotional journey when Lucky Spencer makes a surprise appearance in her life. Their shared history runs deep, filled with both profound love and devastating heartbreak. Lucky's return threatens to disrupt Elizabeth's carefully constructed equilibrium, potentially rekindling feelings she thought were long resolved. This reunion could force Elizabeth to confront unresolved emotions and reconsider her current life path. The timing of Lucky's return is particularly significant, as Elizabeth has been working through personal and professional challenges. Their reconnection might provide her with a new perspective or complicate matters further. Longtime viewers will recognize the weight of history between these characters and the potential for this surprise to catalyze significant character development for Elizabeth. Laura Collins will find herself crossing paths with the enigmatic Ezra Boyle in what promises to be a consequential encounter. As Port Charles's mayor, Laura has demonstrated remarkable intuition about people's true intentions, and her interaction with Ezra may reveal crucial information about his motivations and agenda. This meeting could have far-reaching implications for multiple storylines, potentially exposing hidden connections or setting up future conflicts. Laura's political position gives her unique leverage in Port Charles, but it also places her at the center of the community's most volatile situations. Her assessment of Ezra could provide viewers with valuable insights into his character while showcasing Laura's continued importance to the show's narrative landscape. The emotional core of the week centers on Jason Morgan and Carly Spencer's intensifying conflict over her relationship with Jack Brennan. Jason's uncharacteristic ultimatum that Carly and Jack are done has created unprecedented tension between these longtime allies. In a heart-wrenching moment, Carly tearfully reminds Jason, "You never quit on me. Don't start now." This confrontation tests the boundaries of their legendary bond, forcing both characters to evaluate what they truly mean to each other. Jason's protective instincts toward Carly have always defined their relationship, but his current stance represents an unusual level of intervention. The emotional rawness displayed by both characters suggests that underlying issues may be influencing their positions, perhaps including unacknowledged feelings or fears about changing relationship dynamics. This conflict could potentially redefine one of General Hospital's most enduring partnerships. Lulu Spencer finds herself at a moral crossroads regarding Brooklyn Quartermain's baby secret. Despite multiple warnings to maintain silence about the child's paternity, Lulu believes Dante Falconeri deserves to know about his son. This ethical dilemma places Lulu between her commitment to truth and the potential consequences of revelation. Her decision will have profound implications for multiple characters, potentially altering family structures and testing loyalties throughout Port Charles. The weight of this secret has clearly been burdening Lulu, and her contemplation about disclosure reveals much about her character's values and priorities. The potential revelation could trigger a cascade of consequences affecting the Falconeri family, the Quartermains, and beyond, making this one of the week's most consequential storylines. Anna Devane will embark on a nostalgic journey through her past, triggered by Valentin Cassidy's return to Port Charles. Their complicated history has left an indelible mark on Anna, whose resurfacing feelings suggest that their connection remains powerful despite the passage of time. Anna's reflection offers viewers a window into her emotional landscape while potentially foreshadowing future developments in their relationship. The depth of Anna's reminiscence indicates that Valentin occupies a unique place in her heart, distinct from her other romantic entanglements. Her struggle to compartmentalize these emotions highlights Anna's complexity as a character who balances professional duty with personal vulnerability. This introspective storyline provides a thoughtful counterpoint to the week's more confrontational narratives. As these storylines converge and evolve, Port Charles stands on the precipice of transformation. Secrets threaten to emerge, alliances face unprecedented tests, and characters must make decisions that could alter their trajectories forever. The coming week promises to deliver emotional revelations, surprising confrontations, and the kind of character-driven drama that has made General Hospital a cornerstone of daytime television for generations. Next, we will learn about the intriguing developments surrounding Valentin Cassidy's precarious position in Port Charles and what might lie ahead for this complex character. The current crisis. Valentin Cassidy finds himself in a life-threatening predicament that has fans on the edge of their seats. During the dramatic conclusion of the March 19 episode, viewers witnessed a heart-stopping confrontation at the pier where Jack Brennan cornered Valentin just moments before his planned escape by boat. The tension reached its peak when Brennan revealed his pistol and ominously declared, "It's the end of the line, old friend," leaving audiences gasping and speculating about Valentin's fate. This dangerous situation didn't materialize from nowhere. Recently, Valentin inadvertently endangered Carly with poisoned champagne that was actually intended for Jack. This catastrophic mistake has put Valentin squarely in the crosshairs of both Jack and Jason, who are now determined to exact revenge. The walls are closing in around our complex anti-hero, and escape routes appear increasingly limited with each passing moment. Potential storyline directions. The soap writers have numerous creative options regarding Valentin's future. While outright death is certainly one possibility, the world of daytime drama offers many alternatives. Valentin could be presumed dead by Port Charles residents while actually surviving in secret. This narrative device would allow for a dramatic return when least expected, perhaps months or even years later. Another intriguing possibility involves temporary amnesia or a false identity scenario. Imagine Valentin surviving his confrontation with Jack but suffering trauma that erases his memories, leading him to build an entirely new life away from Port Charles. This would create fascinating storytelling opportunities when his past eventually catches up with him. The writers might also opt for a redemption arc, where Valentin narrowly escapes death but is forever changed by the experience. This brush with mortality could inspire him to make amends for past misdeeds and forge a new path forward, potentially rekindling relationships that seemed permanently damaged. Character history and significance. James Patrick Stewart has brilliantly portrayed Valentin Cassidy since 2016, though interestingly, the character's creation dates back to 2009 in the writer's planning stages. Before joining General Hospital, Stewart had established himself in the soap world through his work on All My Children, bringing valuable experience to this complex role. Valentin's December return to Port Charles initially sparked concern among viewers that his presence might endanger other beloved characters. In a fascinating twist of fate, the tables have turned dramatically, and now fans worry for Valentin himself. This reversal demonstrates the writer's skill in subverting audience expectations and keeping storylines fresh and unpredictable. Fan reactions and theories. The General Hospital community has been buzzing with theories about Valentin's future. Some dedicated viewers have noticed concerning patterns, particularly how the character has received diminishing screen time and narrative focus since his latest return. Industry observers have pointed out that Jack and Sidwell appear to be absorbing storylines that would traditionally belong to Valentin, further fueling speculation about his potential departure. Interestingly, fan sentiment has undergone a remarkable evolution. Earlier predictions actually positioned Brennan as the one in danger from Valentin, not the other way around. This complete reversal highlights the unpredictable nature of soap storytelling and the writer's ability to constantly surprise even the most astute viewers. Romantic possibilities. Valentin's complicated romantic history, particularly with Anna, represents another compelling reason why writers might hesitate to permanently remove the character. Their relationship contains unresolved elements and unexplored potential that could provide rich storytelling opportunities in the future. Many viewers remain invested in seeing whether these two characters might find their way back to each other, overcoming the numerous obstacles that have separated them. Should Valentin survive his current predicament, the writers could craft a powerful reunion storyline, perhaps after Anna believes him dead for an extended period. The emotional impact of such a reunion would deliver the kind of dramatic moments that soap operas thrive on, giving both characters new dimensions to explore. The soap opera tradition. In the grand tradition of daytime drama, death rarely represents a permanent condition. Even if Valentin meets a seemingly definitive end, numerous narrative devices exist to facilitate his eventual return. From twin siblings to elaborate fake deaths to supernatural elements, soap writers have an extensive toolkit for resurrecting beloved characters when the timing feels right. This flexibility represents one of the genre's most enduring charms. Viewers understand that in the world of soap operas, goodbye rarely means forever. This unspoken agreement between writers and audience allows for bold storytelling choices while maintaining the possibility of future returns that can reinvigorate storylines and delight longtime fans. As we continue watching General Hospital's unfolding drama, one thing remains certain: whether Valentin survives this immediate threat or temporarily exits the canvas, James Patrick Stewart's compelling portrayal has secured the character's place in the show's rich history. Whatever happens next, Valentin Cassadin's complex legacy in Port Charles will continue to influence storylines for years to come. The coming episodes promise to deliver answers to these burning questions, so stay tuned to ABCGH Spoilers for all the latest developments in this thrilling saga. Next, we will learn about the intriguing developments in the lives of our beloved Port Charles residents. The tranquil streets of Port Charles have been buzzing with whispers of an impending storm, one that threatens to upend the lives of several key players in our favorite daytime drama. At the heart of this tempest lies a secret so explosive, it could potentially shatter the foundations of multiple families and friendships. Let's begin by exploring the complex web of relationships that have been woven over the years. The Quartermain family, known for their tumultuous dynamics and larger-than-life personalities, finds itself once again at the center of a life-altering revelation. The youngest scion of this illustrious clan, Brooke Lynn Quartermain, has been carrying a burden that's about to come crashing down on everyone she holds dear. Brooke Lynn, a character who has evolved from a rebellious teenager to a mature woman grappling with the consequences of her past, stands on the precipice of a life-changing moment. Her journey has been one of growth, marked by triumphs and tribulations that have shaped her into the person she is today. The actress portraying her, Amanda Setton, has been delivering performances that resonate with raw emotion and authenticity, drawing viewers into Brooklyn's internal struggle. As we delve deeper into this narrative, we encounter Harrison Chase, Brooklyn's husband and steadfast supporter. Their relationship has been a beacon of stability in the often turbulent world of Port Charles. Chase, played with nuance and depth by Josh Swickard, has shown unwavering loyalty to Brooklyn, even in the face of earth-shattering revelations. His confrontation with Lulu Spencer, another key player in this unfolding drama, showcased his protective nature and the lengths he's willing to go to safeguard his marriage. However, the true test of their bond lies ahead. The revelation that Brooklyn shares a child with Dante Falconeri, Chase's best friend, threatens to unravel the fabric of their relationship. This twist of fate introduces a complex dynamic that challenges the very foundation of their marriage. The emotional toll of this discovery is compounded by Chase's recent diagnosis of sterility, adding layers of vulnerability and potential insecurity to his character. The child at the center of this maelstrom, Giovanni Palmieri, has unknowingly been living under the Quartermain roof, creating a ticking time bomb of emotions and revelations. The irony of Dante and Brooklyn spending time with their biological son, oblivious to his true identity, adds a poignant dimension to the storyline. It raises questions about the nature of family, the impact of secrets, and the unforeseen consequences of past actions. As we pan out to view the broader implications of this revelation, we see a ripple effect that touches numerous lives. Ned Quartermain, Brooklyn's father, will undoubtedly face a crisis of trust upon learning that such a monumental secret was kept from him. His relationship with Lois Cerullo, already complex, will be tested in ways they never anticipated. Similarly, Olivia Quartermain's friendship with Lois stands on shaky ground, as the revelation of this long-held secret challenges the very foundation of their bond. The narrative also explores the theme of found family versus biological ties. The Quartermains, known for their fierce loyalty to blood relations, now face a situation where those very ties are called into question. How will they navigate this new reality? Will Giovanni be embraced as a true Quartermain, or will his presence create further divisions within the family? As we look to the future, we can't help but speculate on the potential outcomes of this explosive revelation. Will Brooklyn and Dante form a new family unit with Giovanni, leaving Chase feeling like an outsider? Or will the strength of Brooklyn and Chase's love prove resilient enough to weather this storm? The writers have set the stage for a compelling exploration of love, loyalty, and the true meaning of family. In conclusion, the unfolding drama in Port Charles serves as a microcosm of the human experience, reflecting the complexities of relationships, the weight of secrets, and the transformative power of truth. As viewers, we are invited to empathize with each character's perspective, to understand their motivations, and to root for their happiness. The coming weeks promise to be a roller coaster of emotions, filled with heart-wrenching confrontations, unexpected alliances, and perhaps, ultimately, a path towards healing and redemption. Stay tuned to ABCGH Spoilers channel for more in-depth analysis and predictions as this captivating storyline continues to unfold. The residents of Port Charles never fail to keep us on the edge of our seats, reminding us why General Hospital remains a beloved staple of daytime television.